Okay, first of all, we can use the rectangle in here and place the rectangle in here around 35 and 26. Okay, and I will make it more nearby with the rectangle. Then we can click this one and push it up 1000 millimeter or 1 meter, and then make group and make component, create. Then we can select move, tab control, place to the position, then we can move it up 4 meter. Okay, and then we can select move again and again in here. So it has a 4-story in here, and then we can make it unique. Okay, and after that we can just select this corner line in here and push it to the front in here. So the building has just like this. Okay, then we can make the rectangle in here around 1 meter and 1 meter for the structural dimension in here. Okay, then we can triple click, right click and make component and just create. We can select move, tab control and place to the position, then we can type / and enter in here. So we can select all this column in here and select move, tab control, place and type 3/ and enter in here, and it will be divided automatically. So from the distance is around 8.5 meter and also 8.6 meter in here, and we can click this one and select move, tab control, move it to the front around 5.5 meter in here, and okay, I think it's enough. Then we can make unique and push it down until to this slab in here. Okay, just like this. Okay, and after that we can make the rectangle in here. So I'm sorry, we have to outside around 500 millimeter in here, and push it down to 100 millimeter in here, and also this one we can offset 500. Okay, and 200 millimeter down in here. Okay, so this is about the structural conceptual in here, like this. Then we can select the rectangle from the corner to this corner in here, and okay, we can push it down in here. Okay, and we can make group. We can erase some unnecessary line over there. Okay, we can select the line. Move, tab control, place in the position. We can type / and enter in here, and also this one, also this vertical line in here. And select move, tab control, type 6/ and enter in here. Okay, then now we can select move, tab control, place the position in here, just like this, and then now we can make the another rectangle in here. Sorry, we can make the perimeter line from the diagonal slab, from this diagonal slab placement in here. Okay, we can place, then we can push it down until the position in here. Okay, we can make group. We can erase from the top and to the bottom and place. You can type 8/ and enter in here. You can select the line, place, type 9/ and enter, and this one select move, tab control, type 5/ and enter, and also this one move, tab control and place, type 8/ and enter in here. Okay, we can triple click and select extension, lattice maker. We can select the glass and also the gray color. Okay, and it's done. Then now we can select lattice maker, glass and gray, and just calculate extension, glass and gray. Okay, and it's done. And then now we can make the platform in here. We can make the platform, and now maybe we can explore more about the material color with the orange color in here. Okay, we can select this orange color in here for the top, and also this one, and from the bottom I think it's need some another unique color in here. Okay, I think this one. Then now we can also change about the coloring system in here. Okay, I think it was perfect coloring. Okay, so then we can place some vegetation element in here. We can place some vegetation in here and also on the appropriate position of this one. Okay, then we can also activate about the shadow in here, and it's done. And we can also change about the coloring. Okay, maybe this one and this one. Okay, I think it's enough. I hope it will be a lot of benefit to all of you, and you can also explore more about this commercial building 3D modeling with your own device, with your own 3D model exercise. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment on this channel, and just wait for my next tutorial and tips and trick about 3D modeling of the commercial building. Thanks for watching. Thank you very much.